Hello Year 7, this is Mrs. Stott. I'm just uploading a few videos because I know that some people have missed a few lessons over the past few weeks. So, first lesson we looked through the network, the school network, and we got our emails and logins and Google Classroom, etc. And we set that up and you know where to save, etc. So what we'll do now is we're looking into e-safety. Okay, so first things first, you obviously did the starter in your curriculum booklets and you had to guess Penelope's password. So it had various words and about me, this character called Penelope, and she has given quite a few details like her pet's name and her address and things like that. She's given out personal information, which, as we've mentioned in class, we don't do online. So in the curriculum booklets, you guessed correctly as well that her password was Benji88, because the hint you were given was it is 7 characters long and contains numbers. So that was the answer. So password safety, you all know how easy it is to forget your password. We've been going over and over the past couple of weeks trying to get you into Google Classroom so you can look at your work, but some people forget the passwords. So you obviously want to make it easy, but you also want to make it difficult so other people can't steal your information or guess your password and use it inappropriately. So it's important that no one can access your account's files and data, because if someone in class knows your password, then they could search something that obviously could get you into trouble. So your data and private information could be stolen or sold or used without your knowledge. So it's really important to choose a safe password. And on the next page, it shows us at least 8 characters long, a mixture of numbers, uppercase, lowercase letters, and symbols. Not a real word, impossible to guess. So I did show you some options in lesson. As you can see here on this image, this person's put password that is cricket ball, but can you see how they've spelt it? So it's cricket ball, but it's capital C, R, 1, C, K, 3, T, capital B, @ 1, 1. Well, that's made it very strong, even though it just says cricket ball. So think about that when you set passwords on anything. Even when you're gaming at home and you're on Xbox, your Switch, Roblox, Minecraft, whatever, when you actually set up a password and username, make sure it's hard to guess by your friends. Okay, so next is don't yap about your yappy online. We said that. So your full name, your address, your phone number, your passwords, and your plans. So we were talking about location, which we're going to be talking in the next few slides. Some of us said we went to Trafford Centre, for example, and some people wanted to say, oh, I'm in Nando's eating a burger, oh, I'm in Five Guys in the Trafford Centre, and you just wanted to let people on Snapchat, Instagram, whatever social media platform that you're using, you were happy to share information. Well, obviously, that's okay if there's just your friends on there. But if you're public, like I know quite a few of you put your hands up to say that it was public so you could get more likes on things. Well, obviously, if you share any of this information online, then obviously it can get into the wrong hands. Okay. So, sharing your location, talking about Nando's. So, as a few of you guessed, that's Snapchat. So, just make sure you're in ghost mode when you're in settings so that other people can't see where you are, because if this was us now in Blackpool, there'd be so many people in this area I can't see this because I've turned myself on ghost mode as well, so you can't see other people if you do that. So definitely don't share your location like this, because like I said, if it gets into the wrong hands, something could happen. So, or strangers can find you easily, as we mentioned in class. So obviously we all know we want to take pictures and tell people about where we are, but it's okay to share the location if, for example, you went to Nando's, took your picture, left Nando's, got on the bus, then shared Nando's. That's the kind of thing that is more safe than telling people where you are at that very moment. So, digital footprint. Digital footprint is a word used to describe the trail and traces that people leave behind online, on social media, websites or chats. So what we were saying in class is, we said whatever you've signed up to can be part of your digital footprint. So not just Snapchat, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Bebo, whatever, Twitter. It can also include your PS4 login, your Xbox login. Everything creates your digital footprint. So it, like it says here, it is so it builds the online reputation or impression depending on the things you do online. So you want to have a good digital footprint. Every time you step, like we were saying, if you stepped in mud or stepped in sand, you leave a footprint. Well, you're doing that every single time you log on to asos.com, or when you sign up to Amazon or any of your websites that you use. Every time you sign in, or you sign in using Snapchat or Facebook, it's creating yet another account, which is part of your online identity. So you did a little task, so I'll skip on to the next bit. But this you all wrote down in your curriculum booklets, you know, every single website you're on. You can see here, just on there, there's emails, there's App Store, there's photos, there's PayPal, Netflix, you know, even games. Everything is part of your digital footprint. And then I showed you mine. So my digital footprint is here. That's year 11 of school. This is when I left a review for a popular ice cream shop, and I said it was delicious. But this is on Google forever now because I left a review 10 years ago. Same as this. Went for a weekend away over Easter, and that's why there's a little bunny out my backpack. And we were saying, just that image there, saying what an amazing tour we had. The reviews on there for life. Race for Life website. So that's on. That's also on Google forever as part of my digital footprint. This is when I went out with my friends. We went for some food. And at this point, we're actually in Iceland. So it shows you how you can trace everything back just by knowing the email you might have used at the time or your username. There's another one, Sea Life Centre, being silly. So all this was public. So I didn't have to get this from, you know, private images or photos. These all were available because I'd left reviews or someone had tagged me in and things like that. So just remember this when you're obviously signing up to things or someone tags you in a post and you've made it public. So we moved on now to cyberbullying. So we heard quite a few stories of people you might know, or some people have been called names online, and all this is inappropriate. So if you ever feel worried about being online, it can be on any platform as well. It could be on YouTube, it could be on Instagram, TikTok, Snapchat, anyway, even a game. If you're inside one of your favourite games if you've got a headset and someone says something mean and it upsets you, you need to tell an adult. It's very important. If you don't feel like you can tell someone because it's a bit embarrassing, then try telling your form tutor. if you can't tell someone at home, tell your form tutor. And this is very important. Stop, block, tell. You can block anyone from any platform, to be honest. There is always an option of blocking someone. So if someone says something inappropriate or something that really upsets you, then just block them and then you can tell someone. I know that someone said in class, turn your device off. Well, yeah, you could do that, but as soon as you turn it off, it'll still be there. Turn it back on again, it'll still be there. So I would do the stop talking to them, block, and then tell an adult or someone you trust. So that is the end of this lesson. So I'll see you on Fridays, Year 7. I'm just about to upload lesson 3 because, like I said, there's a few people been missing. So hopefully this will help them catch up. Bye.